Hello, hello, hello.
I'll be right back.
She's gonna be right back. Welcome, welcome. Kind of finishing up dinner. How's everybody tonight? I swear we just did our live yesterday. That's how fast this week is gone. It does not feel like it's another Monday. I legit have no clue where the week went. But it's Monday. It's Monday night. We're here. Back in, people. Hi! How are you? ShiAnne will be back eventually. I should probably not take a bite when she's not here to speak while I've got food in my mouth. Anyway, Brandon, I've missed you. Tonight ShiAnne has a package to open, and we'll talk about tea. And oh yeah, I was like, what else? We're doing the slideshow tonight as well. Hey, Lexi. ShiAnne said she'd be right back. I hope she hurries. Oh, Nightbot's on the ball. Finishing up dinner. I'm sorry we're running late. My son made he grilled some pork, but he tried a new recipe, and I don't have any spice tolerance. And I took a bite and went, that's spicy. It took a while before it kicked for ShiAnne, so she's definitely got a bigger spice tolerance than me. And then right before we came on, I was like, oh, we've got cottage cheese in the fridge, so I can find something to eat. Anyway, Brandon's here and Lexi's here.
Hi.
And Linda's here. Hi, Linda.
Getting ready proved to be slow going with one hand because I got hurt.
Oh no, I'm sorry about your uncle.
What about an uncle?
Brandon's uncle's in the hospital.
What did he do?
They're pretty fun. I'm excited to see for everybody. I'm excited for ShiAnne to see the projects. And I'm excited to see them again. We had 15 people enter projects this month. I was so excited to see that. Let's go for 20 next month. Brandon, you didn't enter. Brandon, you can enter a project. You can work on it while you're praying for your uncle. Hi, Deb. Deb's here. You can say hi to Deb.
Hi, Deb.
Yep. Sorry, we're eating in front of you.
I hate eating in front of people. I feel bad.
Yeah, I wish I would have thought about the fact that we had the cottage cheese. I would have hurried and eaten it earlier when I found out I couldn't really eat the pork.
My alarm didn't go off, so I didn't wake up in time to get ready before dinner.
All right, what are y'all working on right now? And hopefully ShiAnne's uncle doesn't end up in the hospital soon.
Excuse me?
He went for tests to see if he has cancer.
All right.
Yeah. When I asked him about it, he doesn't know yet, but he did the test.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
I suddenly feel like it's really quiet.
It is really quiet. We could get Hiram in here and just make random noises.
That might be worse depending on the noises.
That is true. So one of the things that we have right here is my mug. And it has tea in it. Did you put any sugar in it?
Mm-hmm.
No sugar. So I haven't had any form of actual tea since I was a child, since my parents were married, and they got divorced.
You've occasionally
when I was
tried
12.
teas, like chamomile.
Actual tea.
Oh, actual tea.
And I have tried chamomile. I tried your hibiscus. I tried chamomile. At one point in time, I tried rooibos from your dad.
No.
And I found out, I'm pretty sure.
I'm allergic.
I think it's a legume, but I'm not positive.
Pretty sure it's... I will look up what it's related to, because I'm pretty sure what it's related to. But now I'm doubting myself.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I just remember it was an allergy family, and it was like, oh, that explains why I hated it. And then mint tea. I like mint tea, but I haven't tried like actual tea. But last night, I was talking to ChatGPT.
Rooibos is related to peanuts and beans. It's got to be something else it's related to.
It's probably related to your honey locust.
Ah.
The sweet bean tree. Because peanuts and beans, those are legumes. That's what I was thinking, that it was a legume.
I don't have an issue.
Anyway, we have lots of words.
Oh boy. I don't know why it's harder to see today.
Because we're tired. Oh, because I didn't turn on that light and it's not plugged in, so I can't turn it on. Hold on. All right, be reading to me.
I sadly haven't started on a project. I'm leaving for Texas Wednesday, so I don't know, Brandon, if I'll be working on much of anything. Why are you going to Texas?
Dude. Is that where your uncle's at? Okay. What else?
Lex says, I'm working on a second hat from the vintage Dazzle Sire. My sissy from another Missy thrifted for me. Linda says, I did not work on anything today. Just made a list of things I want to make in the next few months.
Which is fair. I have had to be doing that too. Christmas and all.
Lex said BRB.
Burb. Burb is the word. Yeah, well, yeah. Why is Brandon going to Texas? Is that where his uncle's at? That's what I'm wondering. And so working on a second hat from the vintage. Hi, Arity. I can talk. Welcome. Okay, Arity, what are you working on? I actually have my socks here when I'm ready to work on them because I haven't worked on them for a while, so I figured I could work on them.
I have my drawing to work on.
You make apples?
No.
I
made an apple.
I made an apple. I told you I was running away. Me and John are going on a trip to get away from everything for a while. We're going to go put on a boat and fish, and we're renting an Airbnb. There you go.
You've told me you're running away a few times and haven't done it, so...
Oh, that's really pretty.
Let me show you too.
Very, very realistic.
Well, I used a real apple as my reference photo.
I made a yarn apple.
Oh, so we did. That's not it. I don't even know what that is.
Hi, Moonrose. Welcome. And Brandon says we aren't actually running away, though. It's just a fishing trip for a week.
That's the same thing.
You could have ran away to Utah, just saying.
Yeah.
We have water here somewhere.
We do.
We have rivers and lakes.
Different kind of fish.
Our rivers are not nearly as big as those in your neck of the woods.
That's for sure.
Ours are more like creeks. Arity said, oh yeah, it's got the scarecrow in the eye.
Yeah.
Finishing
its
my
face is really cute if you can see its face.
Finishing my sweater on the last row of the sleeve cuff, and then bind up 3-year project. Oh my gosh! Congratulations! I wanted to see the face. Oh, it is a cute face. When she showed it to me before, I didn't have glasses on.
She'd just woken up too. Because I was working on it last night / this morning. Projects like that only take me maximum 30 minutes.
Linda says, nice apple, ShiAnne. Oh, Baby J, Brandon's saying they're going ocean fishing. We have the Great Salt Lake. It's not the ocean, but it's salty. We don't have sharks. He wants to catch a shark.
He wants to catch a shark?
That's what it says right there. I want to catch a shark.
Next time, come on a trip to see us.
We probably have like loan sharks or something here.
That's a good one.
This fall fine. I'm so excited for you. I really am, especially where it's been a long project. That's really, really fun. I hope my t-shirt doesn't take 3 years. I mean, I've got the sleeves done.
You're so far along, I don't think it will.
I don't know. I could get bored.
Don't jinx yourself like that.
I'll probably finish it. But it'll probably be next year because Christmas. But we'll see. Anyway, I'm really excited. What color is it? Or what colors of yarn or whatever?
I invited another friend this time. And he asked me what our live is called, and then I just sent him a link instead.
It's called something. It's called Live with Michele and ShiAnne.
I can never remember what the channel name is, so I just sent a link.
It was legitimately at Live Fantastical.
What?
That's the tag thing. Like Michele and ShiAnne are in like when it appears, they're somewhere in there. I can't remember if it's before or after. Like if it's Live Fantastical with Michele and ShiAnne or how it works, but the @ thing is Live Fantastical. That's it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I'm seriously so excited. I love it when people finish projects, especially big projects. It makes me so happy. Okay, so I was saying about the tea and why I'm going to try this tea is last night I was talking to ChatGPT and for some reason I looked up stone fruits. I don't remember why. Do you remember why I was looking up stone fruit stuff?
Sorry, it's a pork chop, so it's a little more difficult to chew. Because we have those apricots, and we were talking about how nasty they are, and you were talking about how it's not just that they taste bad, but that you have an allergic reaction. And I don't remember the bit after that.
I don't know, but I looked it up.
At some point you ended up looking it up.
Well, I Googled what were all the stone fruits. I think because I wanted to know if I had a reaction to all of them. And then I was surprised by things. So things that are, you obviously have peaches and nectarines and apricots and plums. Those are obviously stone fruit. And then, like the pluots and the
I said cherries and it was further down on the list.
Cherries.
That was hilarious.
Cherries are a stone fruit. And I don't really, I kind of have a reaction to cherries. And then olives. I have a reaction to olives. And then other ones are dates. And then the one that just blew my mind, blackberries, raspberries. Those are also considered stone fruit because the seed is inside each one of those little things. And coconut is considered a stone fruit. So then I was like, okay, ChatGPT, Google just said this. And is that true? And said yes. And I'm like, okay, I have a reaction to these. And I listed all the pears, the peaches, nectarines, plums, cherries, avocados, olives. I have a reaction to all of those. But I don't have a reaction to raspberries and blackberries, and I don't have a reaction to dates. So I was asking why and found out like different chemicals. Oh, and I don't have a reaction to coconut. I did find out that the reason for coconut is that the flesh that we eat in a coconut is actually the inside of the stone. Like they pull it all off and you break it open and we eat the inside of the stone for the coconut. And I was like, what? So we were kind of doing some research and found out that most likely there's some chemicals, some proteins in the one set of fruits that I have a reaction to that aren't actually showing up in the other ones, even though they're stone fruit. So then I was like, okay, well, what kind of things counteract that? And found out that some apples do and stuff, which I knew if I ate apples with bacon, the proteins in the bacon didn't affect me. I was fine.
She makes a weird concoction meal with eggs and bacon and apples and what's the sauce? Poppy seed dressing.
Anyway, so I was just really curious, and then I found out that
you must have had a bite like I just had when you first bit into one, because that was really spicy.
Probably my first bite I had a feeling that it was probably just all in the thing, but it was enough. Anyway, I looked it up, and apparently the thing that's in apples is polyphenols, which are in green tea. So I bought some decaffeinated green tea to try to see if it will help bind the proteins so that I can eat more food and not have the reactions. And so since the tea is ready and we're on the live, we figured that that's one of the many things we do tonight.
Yeah.
Wow, that was like a lot. Okay. And I don't know what's Nightbot and what isn't. All right.
Brandon has finished the first chapter of this book. It's 30 pages long.
Wow, that's a big chapter.
And I didn't want to interrupt you and be excited about it. So I get to be excited now. That's so cool.
Congratulations. I'm actually going to start writing again.
Yay.
Yeah. Oh, Mary's here.
Hi, Mary.
Mary, that is impossible. We will never be allergic to you. In fact, we need to get on a video chat with you so that ShiAnne can actually meet you.
Yeah.
Because you are adorable. We love you. We can never be allergic to you.
I caught a glimpse of her before. Back when you were doing yawn parties. Yeah.
Oh, that smells like my dad in a way. Not in a bad way. Like, I have a lot of problems with my dad, but my dad drank tea. And despite my mom's opinion about it, I got to drink tea, and that, smells.
Did you like it back then?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I liked it.
So you liked green tea? Did you?
I don't know if I had green tea. I just know we had Lipton tea. Lipton tea in the 70s. What kind of tea was that?
Either black or green.
Yeah. Which comes from the same plant, but... Anyway.
It is the same tea, just aged.
So how much sugar would you put into it?
Well, I would start with none, personally.
To taste it?
Mm-hmm. Because it helps me judge how much to put in.
It has no flavor.
See, that's why I put sugar in. Either that or I put so many tea bags in so
it barely has any kind of flavor. Now what?
Now you put a little bit in. You can measure it with a spoon.
Spoonful of sugar helps the green tea go down.
I also didn't put any in my tea sugar because I had to get dressed.
So basically, I need sugar water flavored with green tea.
Does it have a flavor?
Not really.
I can make it with more tea bags next time.
We'll see.
I've found that makes a difference. I just use 2 because of the size of your cup. That's a decent starting amount of tea bags. I usually use many, many more than people would commonly use. Should I taste it?
Yeah.
I'll taste it from the other side. Yeah, that tastes like green tea. Actually, that's pretty good. That's about how sweet I would have it.
It doesn't taste like much.
No. But is it drinkable?
I haven't decided yet.
I can make you with more tea bags next time.
I'm like, if it's going to be flavored, it needs to be flavored.
This is a new brand of tea that I've never used, so... Oh, sugar only leaf
That's a
water.
0.
0 sugar, only leaf water. He likes no sugar.
He can't eat sugar.
I know, but he actually likes it without sugar.
I don't know. Maybe if I think it just needs more flavor. I haven't decided.
So next time, use more tea bags. Technically, I could go and like boil it with a tea bag or two to see.
That's okay, because I don't even know if I'm going to be able to. I don't know if I'm going to have a reaction.
That's fair.
So it's probably better to start like this. But anyway. Hey, Mary, have you been able to do any crochet? And have I asked everybody that's on here what they're doing, what they're working on? Has anybody come in besides Mary since Arity? I always want to know what people are working on.
Different brands have a different flavor level. It's kind of like a tea quality kind of thing. And I wasn't sure how potent the flavor of this brand was.
Apparently not potent enough.
Definitely not.
Like, it's like really flavored
the Walmart
water.
brand tea, super, super bitter, super, super cheap tea, but it has more flavor than that.
Are we going to wait to see if Lori comes on later before we open your package?
I would like to eat some more, but we should probably get it open so that I can do it later. I don't know if I can even open it.
So you want me to open the box, but not like show you what's in it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I can do that. My dad drank Lipton tea. My mom really hated that. All right, what did Deb say?
I just finished the mini pop pull over from MJ on the hook in cashmere for my great grandbaby to be. And a comment. And now I'm making a little hat to match.
Aww. I'm so excited. When is great grandbaby going to be here? And then what did Mary say?
Could you please fix the edging on your wall afghan? The missing edge bump drives me crazy. No, I have done no crochet for a few weeks, just going through a bad patch. It's up here. I can't touch it, but I know what she's talking about. Right there. Yeah.
Okay. Is that better? I don't know. What were you saying after that? What does that say? Gotta go. Bye, hugs gone. Oh, well, thanks for joining us for a minute.
Who's Moon Rose?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I will find out. Ouch, 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 ouch.
January.
Baby. That's when the babies do.
Yeah.
That's so exciting.
Mary says much better, thanks.
Okay. All right.
Did you get it?
Yes, I got it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Should we do our video thing? And react to it and see who the winner is? Or should we wait a couple more minutes? What time is it? We've been on for
25 minutes.
Ooh, let's chat for like 5 minutes, and then we'll do it at 5 minutes. See if anybody comes, any more people come.
I wonder if that friend is actually here or not.
What? Oh, I don't know. It's okay though. Bye, Brandon. Thanks for coming for a minute though, and I hope you do come back. Yeah. Do. Anywho,
there was a video I watched.
Ooh.
And it asked the question, if your life was a TV show, like a reality TV show, it doesn't matter really what kind of TV show, but what would the audience be screaming at the TV for you to do with your life next?
That is such a weird question. Oh my gosh. My life was
Brandon said it shouldn't take too long unless I procrastinate. Don't procrastinate.
I feel like more they'd be screaming at the kids, do the dishes.
But that depends on who the audience is.
I imagine that they would just be trying to tell me which crochet or knitting project they want me to work on next. And like my thing I finished today, they would probably be screaming, oh my gosh, that's so cute!
You're definitely considering them as the audience.
Not even. I'm just like, what kind of thing
what kind of person would watch your show?
No, it was just what kind of show would I be on?
That's a good point.
They'd be like making comments about my project that I work on. So I don't know.
Maybe they'd be screaming solutions about your health problems. Or like move houses, that kind of thing.
Don't eat that. You know you're going to react to it. Don't eat it.
Oh, that I definitely would be shouting at the TV. I shout that at you sometimes anyway.
What about you guys? What would, if you were in your own live TV show, what would people be shouting at you?
What do you think people would be shouting at me?
Get off your phone.
I'm not on my phone enough for that.
It depends. Sometimes you are, sometimes you're not.
They'd be shouting that at my siblings for sure.
They'd be telling that to Kalani. I had them. I don't know. Our lives are boring.
I know when I hurt my wrist, they would be screaming, how? How does somebody even do that?
No, that's what you were screaming.
No, because I know how I do that. It's stupid, but I know how I do it. Somebody asked how I did it, and I just said hypermobility. And they had no clue what that was, but I was like, look it up. I don't want to type that out.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Did we go past our 5 minutes? Nope. We got like 30 seconds. Wow. There. Now I just drank sugar water. Are you ready?
Well, I have to finish that later. I don't know songs.
Because we are going to do this. Hopefully it's not too loud for people. We are going to watch this. We can pause it if you need to. to comment on the things.
Okay.
Yeah. We done in the corner. It was fun to pick it.
Oh, it's so cute.
That's baby Groot. Yeah. It's an alien. What is it like? So it's an alien bag. It's a bag.
Oh.
I had to think about it. And then she free-formed the little guy.
I like the little guy.
Yeah, he's really fun.
Oh, that was very similar to a character. Adipose. I love the little chart. It's stories. Addison. She has one too.
Yeah.
Is it the monkey? Just makes me think.
Okay. Arity made the little hat for her friends having a baby.
Mm-hmm.
And then the coaster was like, it's like a mug rug thing for Mama to be.
I like it.
Yeah, I knew you would. And then, of course, we've got Elaine's project. Which...
Oh, cow.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
I put that. Another adipose. This one, I'll tell you. Lori basically looked at the other adipose and free-formed it. And she could not get a picture without the cat in.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. And then, oh, here it goes. It's like a scrubby dish side, and like it says exfoliate.
That's funny.
How pretty that is. That is overlay mosaic crochet.
How long did that take?
I can't remember what she said. I think she said like 2 or 3 months or something. Because I asked, because I was like, holy cow, that's so pretty. It is so fun.
That looks like it took forever.
It makes me want to do overlay mosaic crochet again. Like, I enjoyed it. I just don't want to make a blanket.
Aww.
And then,
oh, so cute.
Yeah. And then this is
the cat doesn't. That's me.
That is more.
Yeah. And none of them took me very long.
Marvin the Martian. Of course I knew who won. I made the video. Lady from Penguin.
Can I do the sign language one or the?
So anyway, that was fun.
I can snap like it's poetry.
Snap. Anyway, I love all the projects. It was so much. Let's see. Madison said, if I did a live, people would yell, "Get a life." No, because you got a cute little weird monkey thing and baby aliens. You got a life. Janice, welcome. You came right as we started the thing, so to see everybody's fun projects. And Lexi said that's great. Arity, I walked away going back a few minutes. Oh, she's doing the thing where you can rewind so you can watch it. So everybody can do that. If you missed it, you guys can rewind.
Wouldn't it be weird if during the live, if you were around the thing, it would actually rewind the people?
And if you are, I'm just kidding. Welcome, Lori. Welcome. Lori, let us know when you're here because Cheyenne's gonna look in her box.
Yeah.
And
you actually came just in time for that.
Yes, so cute. Congratulations, Elaine. Cute, great, Cheyenne. And then, of course, Janice dropped her channel. I think I got the gist of everybody. But anyway, yeah, that was so much fun. I really loved seeing the prizes or the projects coming in. It is super, super fun. Yes. And Mary said they were great projects. Congrats to Elaine. I thought this was one of the funnest. Like, we've had a lot of fun ones, but this is, I think, one of my favorites that we've done so far. Yeah, who are you talking to now?
The friend.
Anyway.
He had to leave.
Oh. But anyway, wasn't that fun? Like, I was so excited. I enjoyed it. I love all the projects. I love the things. Woohoo! And so, also, if you missed the little slideshow thing, it's coming out tomorrow morning and will be on my channel as a separate video. So it's already scheduled and stuff. So you can go watch it again then. And Michelle, welcome. Michelle's the one that made the little moon kitty and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And the Spoonie Stitcher did the patterns for those.
I feel like it's doing a weird folding thing underneath.
We'll tell it to stop. Anywho. I need to know that Lori's here to see you open your box.
I feel like I really need to sneeze, but it's not coming.
Hi, Bridget. Welcome. You just missed the slideshow. It is coming out tomorrow morning on its own video, or you can do the rewind thing and watch it. Go back and watch it and see Cheyenne's reaction to it.
I feel like I don't give that great of reactions.
Oh, I think you did this time. Especially with the adipose and things like that.
Well, I'm Ruby and it's a weak spot.
Yeah.
I feel bad when I react to some and I don't react to the rest because in my brain I react. I'm like, that's pretty neat. That's pretty cool. That's cute. That kind of thing. But I don't necessarily say it out loud.
Most people do that. And then you have the ones that just like hit you and you're like, oh my gosh, I love that.
I like Lori's adipose.
Yeah. It was super cute. I enjoyed seeing him coming in and I'm like, oh, I can't wait to see your reaction.
Its face was so
Madison's funny. With the face hugger thing over it. That was really fun. I liked that. And then she did an alien on the clothes for the other one. Yeah, just a lot of fun. Okay, what does that say?
I'll check the replay. Sorry, I was late. I had to pack out the yarn that sold at the sale tonight.
Ooh. Exciting. Sometimes I think I should do that. And then other times I think, no, I don't want to take care of the selling. But I think Bridget dyes some too. Do you dye yarn? I think I've seen that. I don't know. Okay, so either I'm having an issue with the pork chops or the bacon or the tea. And I'm kind of thinking it's the pork chops.
I'm thinking it's the pork chops. You thought it was really spicy. And all that one bite was kind of spicier than the rest of it which surprised me. It wasn't spicy enough that you should react that strongly, even with your sensitive
Except for
palate.
when you hadn't been eating any spices. What happened when you took spice into your mouth?
I was like, this has no taste.
No, I need, can you please either get me the homeopathics or get somebody to get it for me? I don't know that we have belladonna because they didn't have it at the store. So just probably the stuff and the histamine.
Okay.
Anyway, what do we have here? Getting the impression that Chef Lori fell asleep after her pop-up. I wondered. I saw that there was a replay of her thing, and I was like, uh-oh, does that mean she's not going to make it to the live tonight? Oh, nice. There is no way I can watch other people's lives on Mondays. I do record my other video that will be coming out later this week on Mondays. I'm going to come on here on Mondays. And today, oh my gosh, guys, I went to bed super late last night. And then I had to wake up early to get people out. And I'm just so tired. And I thought I would take a nap. I couldn't go to sleep. So I want to make sure ShiAnne knows that you dye yarn and you do your own spinning. If I could touch wool, I think I would learn to spin.
I wish I knew what spices he used, or what spice rub.
I know what spice rub he used. It's in the other room.
Obviously.
I just checked for things you were allergic to and nothing obvious that I had problems with. Anyway, Bridget does dye her own yarn, but she also does her hand spinning. So
why is it suddenly really cold in here?
Because you're weird. I don't know why. Because you went outside and the other part of the house has a different temperature?
Maybe.
Homeopathics. I would not survive this world without them.
Yes, you would. You would just suffer.
No, I don't think I would. I don't think I would survive without them. I've used them so much since I had the corn issue. What you say?
I spend so much time supporting my felling YouTubes. I really should pull back some, but I feel bad when I miss my friends.
That's fair. I feel bad because I miss almost everybody's. I do watch.
I do miss everybody's.
I try to watch people.
I don't.
But life is life, and I have kids to make sure do their school, and we have the other stuff that I have to do, like the books and stuff, things like that. Ooh, she dyes cotton and bamboo. Then what does it say?
I think next month will be all cotton or bamboo for my wool adverse friends.
Now I just have to figure out how to get money to buy your yarn. Because cotton and bamboo, that sounds lovely.
Herbal remedies are the best. I agree.
Unless you have issues with herbs.
I can't use the common gut support things that people make. Like, I can't buy them pre-made because they all use ginger. Like, ginger is great for gut support if you're not allergic.
Yeah, I need to find out how to help my body just take in care of proteins, I think. Anyway, I don't know. What are we going to try? Okay, wait. You did say. I was like, what are they going to say with your lives? What other kind of random questions or things have you seen on the TikToks that you can ask here?
I mostly get psychology stuff on there. Things like explaining to people how, for one, to spot a narcissist or somebody toxic in your life so that you aren't destroying your mental health by surrounding yourself by those people.
I both think that is good information to have, but also kind of puts everybody in a paranoia mindset to where they look at everybody, and if they even see anything that like comes even remotely close, but just maybe somebody was having a bad day even, then all of a sudden, oh my gosh. I watched a guy talk today about how, like, say a person has it's like normally a very calm and collected person, and they're really fun to be with the family and whatever, but like if somebody doesn't wash their dishes, they flip out. But what needs to happen, instead of everybody walking on toes around that person, is that person needs to go back and heal their child. Like maybe they're, when they were like 5 years old, they had an abusive parent that they got in big trouble if they left dishes unwashed. And so now that's a trigger for them, because they learn to be hyper vigilant about dishes and think everybody should, because in their mind, making sure the dishes are in the dishwasher is a safety protocol. But when other people don't do it, they flip out, and it's part of it's because that little child's triggered, like, oh my gosh, you didn't put it in. Somebody's getting get mad at us.
I struggle to clean because Grandma and the Lewises were always criticizing me for cleaning wrong instead of teaching me how.
Anyway, so we got some more. Congrats to Elaine. And hi, Shannon. Welcome. I like that YouTube allows you guys to go back and watch. And depending on what it is, you can put yourself put me on double speed, because I know I talk kind of slow. So I put myself on double speed.
I find I only talk slow when I'm around people who talk slow. And even then, sometimes I talk pretty fast.
I think it's so funny. When I was young and I had to give a talk, somebody was talking about to give talks, you had to talk slow. And so I was like concerned that I talk too fast. And I don't think that was ever possible for me. No. But as a little kid, I was like, oh no, did I talk too fast? Were they able to understand me? Yeah. More, I worry that I'm too boring.
You aren't.
That is my concern, is that I'm too boring.
Why does this never close for me? Oh my gosh.
It closes for me when I don't want it to. Hey, do you guys recognize this? Some of you are old enough to recognize this, right?
Well, when I pour, I hold the lid because I'm pouring like this.
Yeah, sometimes I do too. Other times I don't. Anyway. We had a green one when I was a kid.
She saw it at this raid thing.
There was a person in our neighborhood. The husband passed away. He'd been battling cancer for years, and he finally passed away. And then the wife... Oh, yeah, please take the spoon. The wife ended up in an assisted living center, and so they had kind of like a free estate sale kind of thing where you came in and you just took what you wanted from the house. And people were there. People were there to make sure that you only took the things that they wanted taken. Like there were certain rooms you weren't allowed in.
They hadn't gone,
but they had this, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, I want it!" Especially because she started drinking tea a lot. So anyway,
took a second to figure out how to measure with it. Started just counting.
Okay, so Janice did an 8-ball. What did the magic barn say? The magic barn? Yeah, magic yarn ball said it's certainly yarn.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I've returned. How's everyone doing? Welcome back, Brendan.
Tupperware, yes. Tupperware sugar bowl. And I guess in a way it is an antique. I mean, like that would be from like the 60s, 70s. I don't know when my mom got hers. I remember going to Tupperware parties with her, like my cousins and I being in the basement while they did their Tupperware party upstairs. Yeah, Tupperware parties were all the rage in the 70s.
Can you explain? That's one of the things I haven't heard of.
Oh, never heard of a Tupperware party? So basically, somebody would come to your house with a whole bunch of dishes to try and sell them to you. So you would invite all your friends, and whoever's house it was, the host gets like, if you get like a percentage of what is sold. I don't know. Have you heard of pampered chef parties? Because it's like the more recent version of Tupperware parties.
It sounds familiar, but
it's the same idea. Like they come in and they're like, here's all their dishes. And then like if people buy from the party, then the person who hosts it gets like a little percentage towards getting their own dishes.
My introvert could never.
I know at least one of my parents did. My mom also did Avon. That was the other thing that was big. And
that one I know.
Yeah. And so it was all the same stuff. And that was the 80s, man. 70s and 80s.
Oh no, hiccups.
Yeah, they're my favorite sugar containers. I mean, like maybe if I had a fancy one, I would like it. Aaron T says I must be an antique.
I want to get a full tea set with the sugar bowl and the little cute sugar spoon.
Oh no, she's
or make the sugar cubes, because I know how to make sugar cubes. I know how to make flavored sugar cubes. And I could start making them in different shapes and put them in the sugar bowl and have the little tongs things. That would be so much fun. And then I would invite people over for a tea party.
I found out from Sorted Foods that they used to, like, instead of selling sugar the way we get it now, it was sold in a big, like, chunk.
Yeah.
And then they, like, grated it off or chopped it off. And then they started selling it in the cubes, and then they started selling it the way we're used to. Anyway, Lori's phone call put her behind, so she's trying to catch up and go through that stuff. And Mary says some Tupperware items bring great prices. Most vintage Tupperware is not PBA free. That's true. This is probably not like that, but I figure if it's not being heated up, it's probably fine. But I wouldn't do to get an invitation.
Yeah, sure. I don't see why not. I don't know many people who will drink tea anyway.
Well, Lexi's not that far away, so she can definitely come.
I'd love to hang out.
We'll invite Lori. And other Lori can come from Colorado. But Chef Lori can come down. We'll have a little tea party with everybody.
Invite Clara and Kalika. I don't know that Kalika will be able to come.
I did home parties for House of Lloyds for several years when my son was little.
We can also invite
being an introvert. Oh, see, I never could do any good at any of those things. I did Mary Kay for a minute. I tried selling toys for a while. It's not even just being an introvert. It's more than that. I couldn't, nope. And then we tried doing essential oils for a while, and the girls and I can
issue with that kind of stuff.
Okay, now we have to do it.
Oh, but I have to get drink water.
I'll drink water too. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'll drink this. I'm still deciding.
The problem is you had something else that could be causing a reaction.
Well, I'm deciding if it tastes okay.
I think it tastes good, but I'm also used to drinking tea. You're welcome to try my black tea.
Lori, are you here yet? Did you finish watching all the video? Did you catch up with us?
Aren't you allergic to birch?
Probably.
Because if you're allergic to birch, you can't try my Lady Grey tea. No. That's the only decaffeinated one I have.
Madison Ray says, I love tea. My daughter keeps me supplied with many flavors. Very nice. Linda, I tried to sell Tupperware in Princess House, but I wasn't very good at it. Yeah. See, I wasn't very good at that kind of stuff either.
When I get a tea set, I will plan a tea party.
There was one Creative Circle that was embroidery stuff that my aunt sold.
Embroidery?
Yeah. They were like kits. that you can do embroidery stuff. Anyway, what were you saying about the teapot?
When I get a tea set, and I will plan a tea party. Well, currently I only have a teapot, and I have no cups.
That's true. We don't have much in the way
I
of
use
cups.
this huge mug, and actually I would prefer to use a little cup. Even though I'd have to keep going back for more, it would be aesthetic.
Okay. So
whimsy.
I think Lori's caught up. There we go.
Yay!
Caught up. Okay. We have a box. I do not believe that this is actually stevia in the raw. It is a box. So this, I got a little heads up and it came. I did not tell ShiAnne it was coming until it was here.
No, I saw it sitting on the couch and I was like, what is this box of stevia? Because the label, it was just sitting up like that with the address thing facing away from me.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, what is a box of stevia doing in this house? Okay.
Can you consume honey? If so, use that instead of sugar in the tea. Depends on the honey.
Yeah. I'm still figuring out which kinds of honey I can use.
Part of the problem is that the honey that you and Andy could use are honeys I had a problem with, and you guys had a problem with clover honey.
Yeah. So. I can do like orange blossom honey. I liked that one.
Yeah. There you go.
I would use so much more honey now if I had it. It's got my name on it.
It does have your name on it because it's for you.
Do we have something to open this with? Skizzers.
What kind of yarny would I be without little skizzers everywhere in the house?
Do you have them in the kitchen?
I had not the little ones.
Have them in the bathroom? What about the laundry room?
Oh, Janice, Lori says that Ladybird Love is trying to reach you.
I have to be careful. She likes to send little things.
She does like to send little things. What do you get? A turtle!
Oh my gosh, it's so cute.
That is so cute. Okay, I'll hold your turtle for a minute. And
this one's Stitch.
Stitch.
That's hilarious. Stitch markers, Stitch. I love it. This one's a cat and a teacup.
What? How did Star get in the teacup?
And then these ones are just the regular light bulb shaped ones.
Woohoo! You needed some light bulb stitch markers of your own. Reading.
I have to read it before I read it out loud because...
Yeah. We always do that. We always have to make sure we don't say anything that was supposed to be
Well, it's more
private.
That her handwriting is like yours where it's kind of half cursive.
We are similar in age, and it's kind of what we all do now. Most people my age either go full on cursive or do a mix. Although there are a few people that they ditched the cursive as soon as they could.
It says this package is to apologize for accidentally sending you teas that you're allergic to. The yarn is 100% cotton. Sugar and cream in mistletoe. I sent basic metal stitch markers to avoid allergens. I can't read that bit.
I think it says found some cute metal things too. Lori's story.
Okay.
Lori stories. Thank you, Lori. Here. Let me show you if I can. I don't know how well it will show. Oh, it's got glare. And my camera does not have autofocus. So it's a little cat in a tea cup. And then this one is Stitch. And this is a little turtle.
I love turtles.
And then just some light bulb stitch markers. Because a lot of them are plastic. And so she was avoiding the plastic ones because just to make sure that you didn't get acrylic one.
That is well appreciated.
Yeah, very thoughtful. Yeah, she says half cursive. Yes, half cursive is correct. I tried to not, but it's a habit. I agree. I have the same habit.
I so happy that she sent me more of the candy ones. Oh, hey, a stray stitch marker.
Another stitch marker.
This is the bottom.
And we'll put it going through other things. Do. Okay. So what kind of tea you got?
I'm so scared that I'm gonna get glitter in my tea.
2 more boxes of candy to make up for the one that has ginger in it. Our silly allergies. It's so frustrating. It's so pretty.
You've had yarn like this.
I have had yarn like this. Not this. Maybe this brand, actually. It might have actually been this brand. So there's some yarn here. Because what I had was one of those combs.
Yeah.
That had that kind. So it might be the same brand. But that's fun. And it's almost Christmas. So, woohoo. You get to do something fun. Don't know what you're going to do. But it will be fun. Thank you, Lori. That's super fun. Super cute. All right. Did we miss any comments?
I'm so excited.
I like that Nightbot is here, and I like that Nightbot drops all the things. But at the same time, then I have to scroll up to see what people actually commented. So there's a little conversation about Ladybird loves and making sure that Janice gets connected. And I think that was pretty much it. So there you go. All caught up. So, woohoo. I am so excited. Is anybody working on their apples or harvest things?
I am.
Should we show what I did?
I forgot to think about it this week. We've had a lot going on in this past week.
I know she hasn't even told me.
I got sick. You'll know as soon as Mom knows, pretty much. Which will be as soon as I know. I don't know.
Ooh. Lexi's got one of each thus far. I think you should go get my project. I can show people. It will help inspire
the other one too? All three of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. These were super fast. If you're a knitter, these were fast projects. Congratulations, Linda. I'll make sure ShiAnne knows when you get back. When she gets back, that you have finished your project. Linda has finished one project so far. Yay! Okay, this one, that was my first project. So it's a knitted red apple. And ShiAnne is very excited about this one because she loves Granny Smiths. So it's a knitted green apple. These were so fast. I was surprised at how fast they were. And then the stems for all three of these projects are just I-cords. And so it's an acorn. This one, these ones were knit in the round. This one was knit flat and then sewn up. And I'm really thinking that I want to try making another one in the round. Kind of following the same ideas and just...
Seriously, it's so cold in here.
But anyway, so I got a little acorn and a couple apples. So I got some little harvest decorations, and that's really fun.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm enjoying this. I honestly wasn't 100% sure if I would enjoy apples and harvest theme or not, but I was like, sure, let's do it.
Had it just been apples themed, it would have been much harder to come up with a bunch of things.
I don't know, because there's a lot of apple stuff out there.
Yeah.
And then, like, one of the things that if I can find all the yarn for is a pattern to make.
But then I couldn't have done scarecrows.
Oh, that's true. But one of the patterns I wanted to make is you make like crochet like a pie crust, and then little apple slices, and then the top pie crust, and then it's like a children's toy that they can pretend they're making apple pie. And so that's one of the things, if I can find. I know I have all the yarn I need for the apple slices. I just don't know if I have the yarn I need for the crust. But if I can, I want to make that this month as well. So exciting. It was fun. Let's see. So cute, cute, cute. Apples look great. Thank you. Thank you. This was fun. I enjoyed it. My hope is to be able to make a whole bunch of fruit and vegetables and food items. Either crochet or knit to send up to my grandkids for Christmas. But we'll also have to see because it takes money, and money is kind of thing. I'll just imagine I have all the yarn I need. I will ask for the yarn I need. I won't ask that it comes specifically.
Manifestation.
Yeah. I gotta figure out what colors I need and then what colors I actually have, so I can just be like, okay, I got this yarn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But thank you. These were like seriously so fun to make. I didn't realize. So I've made some knitted amigurumis before, and they were okay. But I have to say, the knitted apples I think look tons better than they would have been if they were crocheted.
Influenced by Chef Lori to pick that theme.
Oh yeah, because she talked about like the back to school and some of that kind of stuff. And didn't she talk about a place where she would go apple picking or an apple like a hayride kind of thing or something? I mean, I love it. I wasn't so sure when you first said it. I was like, we'll go with it, but I don't know. But I am so glad that you picked it. It's so fun, and there are so many apple things. Like you can make
apples are just really easy for me to draw.
Yeah.
So it gets kind of understimulating.
Yeah, but you already drew one. That's all you have to do.
You didn't get my pun. If I don't branch out.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you. That was so worth it.
I wish she would tell me what October's theme is so I could start working on that. I might have to start working on November's. November, we have a cornucopia or turkeys. And I really hope I have the yarn, because I have actually wanted to crochet or knit a cornucopia for quite a few years. So I'm really excited about it. But I think if I were to get it done, especially if it's crochet,
the kind of table now that you can put the display up on the table.
That's true. Oh my gosh, that would be so nice. And these
I would have
can go in
it. Thought of that.
Look at that. These can go in the cornucopia.
Technically, the acorn can too.
That's true. The acorn can too. But it's like size-wise, like it's super cute. But like I've never seen an acorn this big, whereas this actually looks like the size of an apple.
So technically, if you're working on harvesty things this month, it can go to your cornucopia.
Yeah, because all I have to do is make the actual cornucopia to count for November. And I only have to finish it in November. So I can have it like 98% made and then set it aside and then finish it
and then November. Just tie the ends in next month.
No, that's not. I would need to have like the last rows or something. And then, because that's just too much. Okay. There is more to harvest, to explore, and to draw. That's true. She enjoyed making a scarecrow. I didn't even think about a scarecrow would count as harvest until she did her picture. So yeah, scarecrows, guys. And then pumpkins count. And Lori's got her weird, like, unique pumpkin things for next month. It came from some book that she read to us. It was really fun. I should find that video for you to watch. Because Lori actually read a book to us.
Oh.
Yeah, you'd like that. So what are you going to draw for us today?
I don't know.
Something harvesty?
Narrow it down.
I don't know.
Somebody challenge me.
You know what one of my challenges with right now is I always want to make like harvest decorations. Like I want to make some kind of a garland thing to hang across the stairs that is like leaves and things like that for decorating, and like to use smaller yarn and make an acorn would be so cute to have those hanging on and stuff. But I also have a list of Christmas projects to make. Yeah. What does she say?
Corn
shucks, hay bales, and wheat. Ooh. Corn. Little lumps and nubs and whatever. You can make a hayride. Could draw like an old pickup truck with hay in the back and pumpkins.
I wonder if I can draw one from memory.
I don't know.
Not that I've ever been on a proper hayride anyway, and thank goodness for that. Honestly, the fact that I'm allergic has made so many things make sense.
Are you allergic to hay or straw?
Hay.
Because most of the hay rides are actually with straw.
Yeah, I know that.
Straw pokey, but it doesn't cause me allergies. And we found out when we had a rabbit that I'm actually allergic to hay. Yay. Finally understood what hay fever was. Except for I didn't get a fever. But I got super
much worse than
stuffy. Super stuffy and sore throats. And I'm like, why am I not doing well?
I had a very similar reaction to hay that I had to wool.
That sucks.
And it was at my work.
Oh, yeah. I forgot you worked.
All over. The next year, they had to limit the amount they used it.
What from the haunt would count for harvest?
Scarecrow. That was actually one of my favorite roles to play. I was really good at it.
She worked at a haunted house for two seasons.
Yeah.
Amy worked at a haunted house for the last season. And her favorite role was doll.
Which was it's a fun role as long as they didn't have the toy doll on, because it would do all the singing and the creepy sounds, and it would leave very little for you to do in that room.
Oh, I think Amy would have just done it anyway. A crow.
But it also is super, super repetitive.
Jana says a crow. Can you draw a crow? Nevermore.
Well, I can draw all of the things.
Well, without looking at a picture for some references.
It depends on if I accidentally draw a raven.
Oh, raven versus a crow?
They're very similar, but they're different.
Yeah.
I can't think of anything else at the haunt that would technically count.
You could draw a tree with all of its leaves down around its trunk, because
those are my favorite kind of tree to draw.
They fell off because it's harvest time. Pumpkin patch, maize, corn maze.
I was kind of thinking maze, but I don't actually know how to draw a maze.
I don't know, but it would be amazing.
Like, I could draw the layout of the really, really, really tiny maze we had in the haunt.
Yeah, that would be kind of weird. Not, like, super weird, but kind of weird.
Especially when you know what the layout is like. It's amazing how people got lost.
It was amazing. People got lost because they were already scared.
Half the path you could just see down, though.
It is actually season for that. It's September.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what, another week would be when they open?
But that haunt was sold.
Yeah, but other
we don't
haunts
know.
would.
But yeah, haunts are opening.
Not that you want to go to the circus one, but do you know if they sold that one?
They didn't. They probably sold it to officially pay for that one.
Probably. Okay. Ooh, dunking for apples. That would be actually a fun way to do apples. You'd have to do the barrel.
It gave me an idea.
Some kind of an animal with an apple in their mouth and water dripping out their face.
Well, the idea I have is not just drawing, but also writing. But that's not something you could really put in the slide.
Because depending on how big it is, somebody could read it while we were going through things instead of the music. Just saying.
I never know how long the things I'm going to write are going to be.
That's why I said depends. Depends. Anyway, I'm excited. I'm really excited because I never get around to making fall decorations. So harvest and apples. And even though I can't eat corn, I can crochet corn. And I do have yarn for that. Somewhere I have yellow cotton yarn. Besides the one I bought for bananas. And that frustrates me because I know that I have it. And I don't know where it ended up. Ugh. All right. What do we have from Lexi? My daughter chose horses for her last birthday party theme. So I made the kiddos bob for apple for prizes. Nice. Apple carving. You know what? Apple carving is really fun for making witches. Have you ever seen them?
Yeah. I've tried it, but I don't have the right tools for it.
Yeah. We did that when I was a kid. That my mom had a witch decoration because she carved the apple and then you let it dry out and it shrinks and becomes an old looking face. That's fun. Have you ever done bobbing for apples?
Nope.
I've been around when it's done, but I was too afraid of water to do it.
I would not do it. Do you know what I would do that I, for some reason, associate with harvest season? You tie the string around the donut and then you hang it.
You associate it with harvest season because you played that at a Halloween party.
Oh, okay.
I have a video somewhere of you playing bobbing. Or
I was good at
it. When you were a rock star princess.
They always put me with a string that was not at my height, though.
Yeah.
So I either had to crouch way far down, which I didn't necessarily mind, or I had to stand on my tippy toes to try and reach it.
Which is hard. If you consider baking a craft, you could bake fall treats, pumpkin cookies, or cider donuts. Ooh, or you could make us some pumpkin bread. Or Amy can make us some pumpkin bread. That is yummy. Yes, definitely. You don't like apple pie, but I do.
I would love
to
make an apple pie. I would love to make one.
You could make us an apple pie.
I don't know how. I would love to try.
Well, that would be something you could do that even if you didn't eat it. Other people would.
I wasn't sure if anybody did like apple pie, and nobody has ever answered me when I've asked.
I don't know if the kids do or not. I like apple pies. I've known of one other person besides you that can't stand cooked apples.
I can't stand cooked fruit or dried fruit.
That's a really fun idea. I want you to make an apple pie, and I will crochet an apple pie. I checked. Oh, I can't get the yarn right now. I need to see
this going based off memory thing, not going very well.
So that's supposed to be a truck?
It's getting there.
Okay. Just remember to take a photo before you eat it. Absolutely.
It's been a long time since I saw a truck, to be fair.
Yeah. Definitely would have to take a picture. Pumpkin pie and pumpkin bread and maybe a picture of somebody enjoying the pie or bread. Mm-hmm.
I might try apple pie again to see.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I try things after a while just to see if I still don't like them.
So here's the thing: is with apple pie, technically you could buy pre-made canned pie or canned apple stuff. However,
I would not do something so abominable.
If you did that, I would not be able to eat it.
I know. I would not do something like that anyway. I actually like to bake.
So I would rather you cut out.
Plus, we have a neat apple slicer.
What?
Well, it's not an apple slicer, but it slices apples.
What are you talking about?
Well, it depends on how I'm going to slice the apples for it.
What are you talking about?
I don't know what it's called.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's a slicer.
It's a what?
Slicer.
The thing that we use to do the cheese on?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's basically a mandolin.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do we got? Arity says yum.
I like to bake. I would bake more for sure if we had a clean kitchen.
Yeah, but then nobody cleans up after your baking. Trip to the apple orchard. Do we have apple orchards in Utah?
Yep.
Do we?
Yep.
I know we have cherries. I know that there's a lot of cherry orchards. I've never actually heard of anybody in Utah.
Is this a horrible truck?
It's not horrible. It definitely is lacking.
It's just
well, no. What I'm thinking is the back part of the truck's fine. It's just
This is very messy.
It's very square right now. Ooh, I'm jealous.
Of what?
Lori.
Hubby made zucchini bread.
I haven't had zucchini bread in so long.
People keep making banana bread, and I'm like, I don't like banana bread.
That's because we've had bananas, and the bananas turn black, and you got to use them.
So let's get some zucchini.
When we get zucchini, you make your other stuff with it.
I won't if we get it for zucchini bread.
I actually have some trauma around zucchini bread.
Do you?
Yeah. Your grandma wanted to have a baking day with everybody.
Oh, dear.
And so they're like, pick what you want to bake. And so I picked zucchini bread because they had some zucchini. And my bread was supposed to be in the lowest temperature, but my bread went in last. And then your grandma kept changing the temperature on it. And I was like, you can't. You got to keep. There's a reason
that just told me which grandma it was.
There's a reason you cook zucchini bread and banana bread, and it's basically sweetbreads on a lower temperature. It's so that the inside can actually cook. So, because she kept messing with the temperature, the inside of the zucchini bread was raw. And it was a little frustrating.
Don't even need to ask who it is because of that.
Western Colorado has apple orchards, so I'm sure Utah has them too. I just don't. I mean, I imagine they would have to. I mean, we had apple tree when I was growing up. Wait, is one of the orchards that's up the street from us apple?
Pretty sure. We used to have an apple tree or two in our backyard before they were torn down.
Is that one orchard an apple tree orchard?
I think so.
Huh. I wonder if you could go. I mean, I don't even need to pick apples. I just kind of want to go walk through an orchard.
I would love to go to an orchard. I don't think I've ever done apple picking.
I know we have orchards. I just don't know if they're apple. I know we have cherry ones. There's a lot of cherry ones in southern Utah County.
Those portions are so bad.
I sometimes watch things like Hallmark movie kind of things, and they have all the harvest festivals and small towns and stuff. And I am so jealous.
Me
because
too.
I've never experienced that.
Our towns are so lame. I mean, we have the strawberry days thing, but even that hardly counts.
I think at one point in time they probably did count as like a little city fair or whatever, but it's not the same. I don't know. Maybe some of the stuff is.
You're looking better now.
Lexi said that her mother had professional photos done at an apple orchard somewhere near Payson.
Good to know.
Yeah, I was thinking about it, and I was thinking that I may have seen somewhere near Payson apple orchards along the freeway. We'll have to Google it and see if there's things you can do to go to an apple orchard. Not that we have a car right now, but when we get a car. Woohoo! I already cast it off. What a good feeling. I tried it on and it fits like a dream. Ooh! I'm so excited for you. 3 years sweater in the making, and now it's done. Congratulations. Well, it's done except for weaving in ends.
I'm laughing at this because it could make me cry if I don't.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a bus with a truck. Yeah, I'm not surprised about peach orchards.
I put things away and I work on them later.
So Lexi, do you know if there's like festival type things, like where people go? Like, I know as a kid, my mom did cherry picking. That's part of why I know that there are cherries down in like Spanish Fork area.
I've done apricot picking.
And I know that people have peach trees and apricot trees and cherry trees, and we had a plum tree in our yard, and we had an apple tree, and our apple tree had at least 2 different kinds of fruit on it, which I thought was the coolest thing as a kid, because we had golden delicious and red delicious, but I don't know if we had anything else. And I know that there were places that my mom would go get grapes from for canning, making jelly and jam.
I should have done grape tasting on the channel. Because I tried grapes again for the first time in years. Because when I was a kid, my grandma, she gave me grape juice while I was sick. Like upset stomach, like vomiting, kind of sick. Because she thought that was a good idea. And then I couldn't eat anything grape or grapes after that.
For a long time.
Or until this week or last week.
So they do something out this way in Emery County with Peach Days, as does Brigham City. I knew about Brigham City. I used to live up in Logan, and my aunt lives in just outside of Brigham City, so I knew about Brigham City. Pleasant Grove does Strawberry Days.
I definitely don't believe it counts.
Not anymore, we used to. American Fork does Steel Days.
It counted.
I'm trying to remember what the different towns.
There's
raspberries up in Bear Lake. Oh, I wish I could go up there right now. It is the perfect time of year to go up to Bear Lake. Anyway, what time is it?
I want to have the kind of town that does the stuff like in books.
Yeah. There are parts of Utah that almost have that. I've been to stuff in Cache County, where my aunt lived in Hyde Park. They did that kind of thing for one of the holidays. Maybe the 4th of July, either that or the 24th of July. And then I think Tremont had something like that as well. But I don't know. I'm guessing even in other towns, in the cities, you don't have as much of that. Or you have to like intentionally go out of your way to find those kind of things.
I want to live in a little town. I'm not a like live in the middle of nowhere kind of person, but I'm the kind of person who wants to live in a little town.
What kind of things do they do in Price that are like that? I always liked Price. I wanted to live there for a while. We almost moved.
Is it pricey?
No. Your dad almost went to school there. And then he bailed on that.
Yeah, of course he did.
And my cousin lived there for a while.
Tons and tons of community stuff out there.
Yeah. Because you guys, Price is still small town-ish. It's still, I mean, like, yeah. It doesn't, like, Tooele grew to city.
But it doesn't tiny town.
It kind of does. I mean, in reality, outside of, like, the highway running through it is still small town. And then, but it's got a college. So it's got the college. So I guess in that way, it's like Ephraim, because Ephraim's got the small town vibe with the college in it. So
Christmas light parades, Halloween stuff, international days. Sounds like my kind of place.
And there's an international days they used to do in Payson. Halloween stuff's getting harder and harder to find in Pleasant Grove.
There used to be trunk or treating.
They changed when it is, and now I always forget about it until it's too late. And Christmas lights. The only place I've ever been able to do Christmas light anything is in Spanish Fork, because I can't afford to go to the one in Lehigh. But it is fun to go around and see the things. We have one of those houses that puts up the songs with the lights. They do it for Halloween and for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just outside, just off of our street. So that's really fun. I'm excited to see what they're going to do this year. See, it's a population like 8,000. And for context, PG had a school population of 2,000.
I know.
Which means, yeah, it's still a small town.
Wee city. Can we move there?
Paramount and I cannot read that.
Paranormacon?
What is that? Is that like paranormal stuff in Castledale?
If it is, I want to go.
I'm sure you do.
You wouldn't go with me.
No, but Marta, well, no, Marta wouldn't.
No, Marta wouldn't.
If she did, it would only because Radio Ronan was going.
Yeah.
Who would go with you?
Of my friends, I might be able to convince Sky.
That's true.
I currently don't have any friends in the States, though.
Price has their own Ren fairs. Are they separate from like the other ones that go? Or there's like a couple.
I think I've been to one or two of Price's ones. Because I've been to a few different Ren fairs.
To get to Price, you'd have to go through like a canyon.
Yeah, I don't really pay attention when we're driving. Half the time I'm on my phone or listening to Sky and going like.
Every time we drive through the canyon over to Price, we have to talk about how the place that had the mudslide stuff. So, sometimes when we go to Manti, we'll go through that way and then we turn up to Manti.
Yep.
If you keep going up the canyon, that goes over to Price.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, move out that way. I'll have to see if maybe my brother's willing to go over to Price.
Yeah, let's move that way.
The Bow have car show each year. Oh my gosh, they used to do a car show up in Logan, and it was so fun because that was back in the days when we still dragged Maine. And when the car show was in town and you would be doing the driving down Main Street, you'd also have all the fancy cars driving down Main Street. It was so fun.
So when I went to the movies with Sky and Josh, there was not only a sports game in that area, but there was a car show the next day. So all the cars were coming in that were going to stay over the night.
Uh-huh.
And so we were seeing a bunch of wacky cars.
It's kind of fun. I'm not typically a car show person, but it's still fun. That would be fun.
I would have to go to a car show with somebody who would make fun of the cars with me.
Fair. So you take me.
Yeah.
Highway 6th Street
Spork
into Spork
Canyon. That's the name of a canyon? That's hilarious.
A spork is what you eat KFC with.
Or high school. No, not high school. At high school, they had regular silverware, which was lame. But in elementary school and for most of junior high, they had sporks.
Really?
Yeah. In elementary school, they had sporks. And I found them really frustrating because I use forks. I don't like spoons unless I'm eating soup. So
are they plastic?
Yeah.
That is so bizarre to me. We had like silverware.
Well, we had like regular plastic forks and knives and stuff in the little packets in high school.
What a disposable world we live in.
People got lazy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Paranova stuff. Knew about community days in East Carbon. Spanish Fork Canyon. Oh! I get it.
I like that name for it.
Spork.
Spork Canyon.
Does that mean that we have to start calling Spanish Fork Spork?
Yeah.
And saying, my sister and my mom are buried in the Spork Cemetery.
Yeah.
That's a funny idea.
I like it.
Yeah. I have to say,
I would love to go to something like that.
When we get transportation again, I think we're going to go on a road trip to Bryce.
And visit Lexi.
Absolutely. And if we had enough money, we would visit her and then we would head over to Colorado.
I would love to go on a road trip with you.
That would be so fun. I would love that. I haven't been on a road trip for way too long. I love that you call it spork. That is so funny. I just grew up calling Spanish Fork Spanish.
We called it Spanish Fork.
And that's probably also because American fork was kind of a big thing, but because my mom spent part of her life living in Spanish Fork and then moved away, they would talk about how we're going to go down to Spanish.
She says, hooray, yes.
All right, everybody, more energy for us to get our vehicle so that we can so we can go to Price.
If anybody has any little doubts, it will disrupt the energy, and we don't want that.
I want to try to go to Colorado
for the Fiber
Festival in where I can't read it. That
for the Fiber Festival in Estates next year.
Estes.
Oh, I don't know why I'm having such an issue reading today.
I know why I am. I didn't get enough sleep last night.
Well, I also didn't get enough sleep. I was having a hard time sleeping today. But that usually doesn't cause me to wig out eye-wise. What did I eat last night?
I do when I don't get, any sleep.
No, I didn't eat anything that should have caused an allergic reaction. It's basically the same thing I've been eating for the past week.
When did you have your thing? There was a Fibers Festival there in Utah. I have not gotten to go yet. Estes Park. It's amazing. They're all on its own. I want to go visit Lori and ride the train.
Ride the train.
Did I not show you the video that she shared?
Oh, yeah, you did.
Yeah. I was like, she had a video. Lori has a video on her channel where she went and they showed things. And you can hear her little granddaughter talking in the background. So cute.
You said, when did you have your thing? What thing? Huh?
No.
I was trying to figure out what I ate yesterday to see if it causes.
Oh, when did you start having problems with your?
I don't know. It's just been since I woke up.
This last one?
Today, before dinner.
It could be. I know that Zach cooking outside, even though he's cooking outside, like he got all that smoke smell in the house, like big time.
And it does kind of rest in the basement.
Have some histamine. Tiny Town, yes, it's the cutest place ever. Yes, we want to go.
Belladonna.
Is that Belladonna?
Yeah, and this is Staff.
Oh, have some Belladonna.
Belladonna, okay.
Thought you brought histamine, because I could probably use that. I want to go to. I want to take ShiAnne on the train. That would be so fun because she is just like a grown-up little kid when it comes to things like that.
When it comes to a lot of things. I'm the grown-up kind of little kid that is actually somebody you want to be around, not the immature grown-up little kids.
Anyway,
like my dad.
He's so fun.
Yeah, he's no fun. He's not the kind of person you want to be around.
You're the fun one.
Exactly. That's what I was saying.
You're the fun one. All right, what'd you say? Tiny Town is less than a half hour from me. And she has a spare room.
We gotta make some plans.
Definitely. That would be so much fun. That's so much fun. I'd probably send all the boys to stay with your dad and take Amy and you.
I mean, she's the only other one that would probably enjoy it. As long as she can bring her guitar.
Never. I guess I gotta go. My head is doing things.
It's about that time anyway.
Yeah.
Ooh,
yeah, well, Oh. It's magic. No. Okay. There's yarn in there and a bed and a dresser. There's yarn in your house? What? Sounds fun to me.
As long as it's not a wool yarn.
You'd be fine. Okay, yep, I gotta go. What?
Read these babies to sleep.
Aw. Good night, Lexi's kids. Good night, everybody. And thank you. It was fun having everybody here. If you missed the slideshow, it'll be up tomorrow or watch the replay. Yeah. I'm excited. It was fun, and I'm excited for next month in apples. All right. See you guys next Monday. Love you guys. Bye.